Hello everyone, welcome to the General Knowledge class of Standard 10th. The topic that I am going to take today is artists and their art. This is the picture of a cave painting of a bison in Lascaux, France. Cave painting of a bison in Lascaux, France is a complex of caves near the village of Montignac in the department of Dordogne in southwestern France. Over 600 parietal walls painting cover the interior walls and ceilings of the cave. The painting represents primarily large animals, typical local contemporary fauna that correspond with the fossil record of the Upper Paleolithic in the area. This is the painting of a fresco of the baker Terentius Neo. The portrait of Terentius Neo is a fresco that was found in Pompeii in the house of Terentius Neo. It is currently preserved at the Naples National Archaeological Museum. It is considered one of the finest pieces of art from the area of Vesuvius. The Arnolfini portrait is a 1434 oil painting on oak panel by the early Netherlandish painter Jan van Eyck. It forms a full-length double portrait believed to depict the Italian merchant Giovanni di Niccolò Arnolfini and his wife, presumably in their residence at the Flemish city of Bruges. This is Arnolfini portrait made by Jan van Eyck in 1434. In the Arnolfini portrait made by Jan van, the roundels at the edge of the mirror portray Christ's passion and death. The scenes of the living Christ are on the man's side. The scenes of his death and resurrection are on the women's side. This painting depicts the caves of Bhimbetka, Madhya Pradesh. The Bhimbetka rock shelters are an archaeological site in central India that spans the prehistoric, Paleolithic and Mesolithic periods as well as the historic period. It exhibits the earliest traces of human life in India and evidence of Stone Age starting at the site in Acheulean times. It is located in Raisen district in the Indian state of Madhya Pradesh, about 45 kilometers southeast of Bhopal. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site that consists of 7 hills and over 750 rock shelters distributed over 10 kilometers. This is January, a portrait made by Limborg brothers, depicts a winter feast hosted by a duke, who is shown sitting at the table wearing a fur hat. Real gold was used to decorate this painting, and the bright blue came from crushed lapis lazuli, a semi-precious stone imported all the way from Afghanistan. January is the most famous and possibly the best surviving example of manuscript illumination in the late phase of the International Gothic style. It is a book of hours, a collection of prayers to be said at the canonical hours. It was created between c. 1412 and 1416 for the extravagant royal bibliophile and patron John Duke of Berry by the Limborg brothers. This is the portrait of Hunt in the Forest, in which the painter gives an illusion of depth by arranging the scene such that it leads the viewer's eye towards the vanishing point in the center. The eye line thus marks out the horizon where the sky seems to meet the ground. This is called perspective. The painting is an early example of the effective use of perspective in Renaissance art, with the hunt participants, including people, horses, dogs and deer, disappearing into the dark forest in the distance. It was Eucalo's last known painting before his death in 1475. These are the paintings made by J.M.W. Turner, who depicted the power and energy of nature and also of machines in his paintings. Other painters like John Constable were fascinated with his landscapes. J.M.W., Joseph Mallord, William Turner, known in 1796, exhibited Fisherman at Sea, his first oil painting for the Academy of a Nocturnal Moonlit. His one of the notable works include The Fighting Tanner, the Slave Ship. This is the portrait of Van Gogh, who was famous for his emotions and feelings. His paintings were not always realistic but were an expression of his state of mind and conveyed many emotions, from happy landscapes to calm paintings of his bedroom to restless night scenes. One of his famous works includes The Starry Night. Vincent van Gogh was a post-impressionist painter whose work, notable for its beauty, emotion and color, highly influenced 20th century art. He struggled with mental illness and remained poor and virtually unknown throughout his life. This is the portrait Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh. Starry Night was painted while Vincent was in the asylum at Saint Remy, and his behavior was very erratic at that time due to the severity of his attacks. This is what makes Starry Night not only Vincent's most famous work, but also one of its most frequently interpreted in terms of its meaning and importance. These are the paintings of artist Salvador Dali, who painted pictures of ordinary objects in impossible situations, depicting a dreamlike scene but with realistic details. Their art style was called Surrealism, surreal meaning more than real. They felt that, like in dreams, their paintings could express powerful feelings through everyday real objects. Their paintings were influenced by the recent discoveries and studies in the field of psychoanalysis. This is the portrait of Persistence of Memory by Salvador Dali in 1931. The Persistence of Memory, the most famous Salvador Dali painting, The Persistence of Memory, has been imprinted on America's cultural consciousness for over 80 years. These are the famous paintings that looked like little cubes and hence were called as Cubism. The definition of Cubism is a movement in art that began in France in 1907 that is characterized by the use of geometric planes and shapes. Works of Pablo Picasso that consist of interlocking shapes and geometric planes are examples of Cubism. Now, I hope that through my today's video, you have come to know about the great artists of the world and their stories of their paintings. Now, your homework is to read pages 42 and 43 of your journal knowledge book and revise it. So, children, at the end, have a great day.